Deep within the silence of ancient caves, a single spark, struck by human hands, ignited the very first flame against the dark. This primal orange glow, dancing on rugged stone walls, gave birth to our earliest stories. From resin torches to clay oil lamps, humanity began its long journey to master the light and conquer the shadows. In ancient libraries, the faint flicker of oil wicks illuminated the wisdom of ages. By the Middle Ages, bronze lanterns swung in the night winds, guarding the path of travelers. The arrival of kerosene lamps with glass chimneys offered a new control, as human hands finally learned to adjust the intensity of the burning fire. 19th-century miners carried hope on their hats through the deepest tunnels. Meanwhile, in a quiet lab, Edison's technical drawings breathed life into the first incandescent bulb. The magic happened when dry cells met tiny bulbs, creating the world's first portable flashlight, encased in simple carbon fibers and pressed paper. A simple click of a primitive switch cast a dim yellow glow over old maps and wartime trenches. As soldiers relied on these early beams during the Great War, engineering evolved. Silvered reflectors and brass casings of the 1930s brought a new level of durability, turning a fragile invention into a reliable tool. Looking through the thick, convex glass of last century's lights, we see memories of children reading under blankets. The introduction of Bakelite offered better insulation, paving the way for safer designs. As the old models fade through the decades, the echoes of the past prepare us for the brilliant power of the modern industrial age. Inside the modern warehouse, massive stacks of 6061 aluminum blocks wait for their transformation. High-speed industrial saws bite into the metal, creating perfect cylindrical blanks. These raw pieces fall into collection trays with a heavy metallic ring, ready for the precision of the advanced CNC turning process. Cooling fluid sprays continuously as sharp threads are carved into the tail of the light. Specialized machines press knurled patterns into the surface to ensure a secure grip in any hand. After an ultrasonic bath, the raw aluminum shells are submerged in electrochemical tanks for the vital process of professional anodizing. Electric currents flow through the chemical solution, creating a diamond-hard oxide layer to protect the metal. The shells are then dyed in deep blacks and grays before being cured in high-heat ovens. Once hardened, laser engraving machines move with lightning speed to etch technical specifications onto the finished body. The laser leaves behind clean, silver-white lines on the dark surface. High-precision robots then organize the completed shells into protective trays. Every inch is inspected for a uniform finish. Under the watchful eyes of technicians in white gloves, the mechanical soul of the factory pulses with a rhythm of absolute perfection. Pure resin beads are melted and molded into flawless internal reflection lenses. Each optical surface must be perfect without a single blemish. Nearby, reflectors are crafted from pure aluminum and placed in vacuum plating chambers to receive a mirror-like finish that will project light with maximum efficiency and power. The newly plated reflectors shimmer with intense light, ready for the next stage. Tempered glass is cut by ultra-thin water jets and coated with anti-reflective layers to ensure maximum clarity. In a sterile environment, copper circuit boards are laid out like a digital city, waiting for their high-tech electronic inhabitants. Surface mount technology robots place tiny LED chips with surgical accuracy. These boards travel through convection ovens to secure every connection. Under electronic microscopes, every solder joint is verified for quality. Finally, a smart driver is installed to regulate the electrical current and ensure a steady, flicker-free beam. Thermal paste is applied to the copper base to draw heat away from the powerful LED. Silver-plated wires connect the heart of the light to the main body. For ultimate protection, rubber O-rings are seated and treated with premium silicone grease, ensuring the device remains completely watertight and operates smoothly for years. Gold-plated copper springs are fitted to the tail cap to provide superior conductivity. High-elasticity rubber buttons are pressed into place before robotic arms rotate the head to seal the unit. This clean and modern assembly line is the birthplace of a tool that is designed to survive the harshest environments on the planet. The first battery is inserted, and a pure white beam pierces the air for the very first time. The light is placed inside an integrating sphere to measure its total lumen output. Then, the brutal durability tests begin. The flashlight is dropped from 2 meters onto solid concrete to ensure the internal components can survive a heavy impact. Even after hitting the ground, the light stays bright. It is then submerged in a deep pressure tank to verify its waterproof seal. From the freezing depths of a negative 20-degree chamber to the intense heat of a 60-degree oven, every unit must prove its thermal stability. We test to the limits, so you can rely on the results. Mechanical fingers press the power switch 10,000 times to ensure lifelong reliability. In a 100-meter dark tunnel, the beam's focus is measured for a perfect, concentrated throw. We check the exact color temperature and even fire steel balls at the glass lens to guarantee it will never shatter under pressure in the field. The tension of the pocket clip is tested for a secure hold, and ultraviolet lights search for any hidden impurities. After measuring the battery's self-discharge rate, the finished light is nestled into shock-absorbing foam. The user manual is placed neatly on top, marking the final steps of this journey from raw metal to a finished tool. Labeled and ready, the boxes are moved by forklifts onto pallets for global shipping. The warehouse hums with activity as engineers document every small improvement for the next generation. This is where human meticulousness meets machine precision, creating a product that we are truly proud to send out into the dark night. A single light is turned on in the middle of the silent factory, its beam sweeping across the rows of resting machines. A hand feels the cool, smooth texture of the finished aluminum shell. This pride is the result of a strict and rigorous inspection process, ensuring that every light we build is a masterpiece of modern engineering. This beam now cuts through the absolute darkness of natural caves and guides rescue teams through stormy nights. It helps doctors heal and brings families together around a cozy campfire. For children in remote highlands, it is the light that guides their early path to school, turning their fear of the dark into a sense of wonder. From mechanics working in tight tunnels to engineers inspecting giant aircraft engines, this light is a vital shield. We are already pushing the boundaries with laser-excited phosphor technology, creating beams that can travel for miles. Our research never stops as we seek to build lights that are stronger, lighter, and more efficient. Imagine solar-integrated shells and bodies made of ultralight carbon fiber or titanium. Future interfaces will respond to your gestures, making the light feel like an extension of yourself. It is more than just a tool. It is a guardian. Watch as a single beam of hope pierces through the thickest fog, leading the way home. Looking down at our planet from above, we see a world connected by tiny points of light. Between the vast darkness and our small, resilient beams, there is a legacy of knowledge. As an elder passes a light to a child, the components fly together in a digital dance, forming the perfect tool for a sustainable and bright future. Light is hope. Even in the smallest LED, there is an immense power to change the world. Our modern factory stands as a bridge between nature and progress. As we point our beams toward the stars, the screen fades to a single point of light. Remember, as long as we have a spark, the darkness will never truly win.